Do you know what's crazy? Most creators would spend tens of hours thinking about their script, the language, the grammar and everything. But just 10 seconds thinking about how they sound. और फिर बोलते कि bro views नहीं आ रहे, मेरे videos को कोई पसंद नहीं कर रहा, mid video लोग skip कर जाते हैं and what not. This is simple because your delivery kills your message and hence your video. In today's video, I have this small crisp agenda. First, I'll show you how you can sound credible in your video in the first 5 seconds itself. Number 2, how to eliminate filler words like you get it, right? Number 3, how slowing down your speech makes you trustworthy instantly. And number 4, how to use silence as a persuasion weapon. आज public speaking और communication के बारे में बहुत बात करेंगे, तो एंड तक देखना. हो सके तो एक पेपर और एक पेन ले लेना ताकि नोट डाउन कर सको चीज़ें जो मैं बता रहा हूँ. एंड आई एम श्योर दीज थिंग्स विल हेल्प यू बिकम अ बेटर स्पीकर, अ बेटर प्रेजेंटर एंड मेक बेटर वीडियोज एंड डिलीवरीज ऑनलाइन. द फर्स्ट 5 seconds are your handshake, your energy, your authority, your credibility and finally your brand. पहले 5 सेकंड में, एक्चुअली 3 सेकंड होता है, बट फिर भी 5 सेकंड में अगर तुमने बंदे को अपने वीडियो में हुक कर दिया तो chances are much higher कि वो तुम्हारा वीडियो पूरा देखेगा या फिर he'll watch a little longer. In 5 seconds में 3 things that people judge immediately. First, the tone. If a tone is shaky, not very calm, insecure, लोगों को पसंद नहीं आए. You will instantly sound unsure. A good tone is calm, steady, fluent and confident. Here's something that probably no one tells you. Don't talk too high because you would sound maybe you're not just talking in your voice. And don't talk too low because that's obviously not your natural voice. You get it right? जिस आवाज़ में, जिस टोन में आप normally आपके आसपास के लोगों से बात करते हो, that is the tone you should be talking in a presentation or while making a video. Just be normal. The second thing that people judge is pacing. If you're talking too fast, understand this और मुझसे लिखवा कर ले लो. Fast speaking is sometimes perceived as insecurity, whereas slow shows authority and confidence. And the opening line. Nowadays, it is called the hook, but it's very important how you open your video or what's the first line that you speak up. Start with an insight, a shock, or something that grabs attention. Don't start with an apology if it is not meant for an apology. Do not over-explain things. Keep it short and crisp. And in today's world, unless you are a vlogger and have a story going in which people follow, do not start with, so guys, today I want to talk about. No. Rather, if you're someone who is still growing, start with the point you want to talk about, crisp and clear. Make a good hook out of it. We have tools now like the AI, GPT and all those stuff, and you can use them to grab a nice hook for your video. But keep it simple. Now let's talk about 3 speaking habits that instantly destroys your perceived value and hence your video. First, nervous fillers like basically, you get the point, right? This triggers something in the minds of your audience, basically sends them a signal that probably this guy is insecure, not very sure, he doesn't know what he's going to talk about, takes down your credibility as a speaker or a presenter. Your face value instantly goes down. Number 2 is rushing your words and not being very clear. When you speak fast, your audience miss words. They sometimes miss your message, which means that whatever you're trying to deliver, people just miss it. They don't get the message entirely. You don't want that. Confidence is never rushed. Confidence is always grand. It's always spacious. And number 3, raising the tone unnecessary. You might have heard from a lot of public speaking coaches that tone modulation or voice modulation is necessary. Absolutely. But the thing is, you have to understand that unnecessary modulation makes it irritating for the ears of your audience. If you see, I am ending my statements in a downward tone, making it assertive and affirmative. It shows that what I'm talking about, I'm concluding the sentences at the end. But say this, if I say, India is a fast-growing economy, we are also the biggest population in the world, it's okay when you're asking a question, but when you want to deliver a message, when you want to create an impact about what you're talking about, watch your tone. Make it calm, composed. Don't rush. Conclude the sentence in a lower pitch. Creates an effect in the minds of your audience that whatever you're concluding makes sense. And they will perceive what you're saying as truth instantly. Coming to the next point, which is removing filler words. How do you do that? I said previously that you have to eliminate filler words, you have to avoid using it, but if you completely remove it from your speech, you would sound like a robot. Have you seen those AI generated voiceovers? How robotic this sounds. And you understand that these are not real voices. You don't want to be like that. So use these filler words strategically. When you notice that your fillers are repeating, you can replace them with intentional pauses. It's even better if you are speaking in front of people live face to face. What happens is you take a pause, look at them, get their reaction, and then continue. What it shows is you are looking at the people and taking continuous feedback from their posture, their behavior, facial expression. It shows a lot, it talks a lot about how your audience is responding to your speech.